We've got breaking news into Pro Football Weekly. I'm Adam Anschel, joined by Hub Arkush. And the judge in Minneapolis, Judge Susan Nelson, has made a ruling in the case of the injunction in the labor dispute of the NFL and has ruled in favor of the players lifting the lockout. So, Hub, what does that mean?
Well, first of all, Adam, this was not unexpected. Everybody was reading the tea leaves. It appeared from her questioning the day that she heard the motions that the judge might be leaning in this direction. What it means is, as of the moment, the doors are open. She has said that this lockout is not binding, that it is against antitrust laws, and the owners have to let the players come back to work. However, it's a victory. It could be short-lived. The owners will immediately appeal this ruling to the 8th Circuit Court in St. Louis, the Court of Appeals, and they will ask that court to stay her ruling. In other words, to allow the lockout to remain in place at least until the court hears the appeal. So whether or not this holds or not, it remains to be seen, at least for the next 24 to 48 hours.
So in the meantime, and we know we have to say however much time it is until we find out if there's a stay or not, what are the rules? Is there free agency? Is it the Wild Wild West? What goes on?
Everything that existed prior to March 11th is over. That collective bargaining agreement expired. Technically, anybody who doesn't have a contract with an NFL team right now is a free agent. There's no franchise tags, there's no tender offers, and this is what the owners have to worry about. In the next 24 or 48 hours, if they get some cowboy out there who wants to go out and sign Peyton Manning, who is a free agent today, that could become binding. So that's why this all has to happen so quickly. I believe the owners were completely prepared for this. They will be at the appellate court on Tuesday morning. How quickly that court is able to rule on the stay, not on whether they hear the appeal or not, and nobody should be surprised if they get that stay, only because there is so much at stake here. But that stay could be for 24 or 48 hours, only until a decision is made on whether they hear the appeal.
Yeah, it seems like there could be chaos without some sort of stay ruling because no one really knows what rules they're playing by. You say a cowboy that just decides to, Daniel Snyder or Jerry Jones or someone that decides to just throw some money around, they could end up signing anybody.
Well, the rules right now are that it's a free market enterprise, and quite frankly, the draft, which is going to be the next question everybody asks, that's okay. It's the last piece from the old collective bargaining agreement, so that is not in jeopardy. But come Sunday, May 1st or May 2nd, whatever that Sunday is, that's where it really gets interesting. And I don't think there's any question that we will hear from the appellate court between now and then. The better question is, will they see this differently than Judge Nelson does? Now, she has clearly ruled that the courts do have authority in this case. She has clearly ruled that the Norris-LaGuardia Act, which says you cannot issue injunctions in nonviolent labor disputes, does not apply here, that this is an antitrust case. It'll be interesting to see if the appellate court finds a way to disagree with her on that.
That'll be the next step in the process. We'll see from there what happens next. That's the latest on the collective bargaining agreement and the lockout. It has been lifted. For the best coverage of the NFL, be sure to follow us on Twitter or go to ProFootballWeekly.com.